The 150cc motorcycle segment is extremely competitive in India, and a new category of products are emerging called the premium 150cc commuter. Now Yamaha took the lead in 2008 with the launch of the FZ, a motorcycle which instantly became the talk of the town. And it took until 2014 for a direct rival to come to beat the FZ. It is none other than the Suzuki Gixxer, a bike which has been praised endlessly. Now Honda wants a chunk of the pie and has launched the Unicorn 160. But can the Unicorn brand name help Honda beat the well-established FZ and the latest kid on the block, the Suzuki Gixxer? We find out today.
The Honda Unicorn 160 is the freshest bike of the lot, yet it's the least appealing here. Its conservative design simply doesn't look as attractive as the Yamaha FZ version 2 or the Suzuki Gixxer. Between the Suzuki and Yamaha, both are beefy street fighters carrying a lot of visual appeal, but the Gixxer manages to look the best of the trio with its sportier design. One simply can't miss the massively creased tank and superbike inspired exhaust on the Gixxer. All three bikes come with an all-digital console, the Unicorns being the smallest in size. All bikes get speedometer which takes center stage, tachometer on the top, odometer and fuel meter. The FZ is the only bike here which gets only one trip meter, while the Gixxer and Unicorn get two. The FZ also misses out on a clock which is present in the other two bikes here. The Gixxer's console is the most loaded with the smartphone-like screen flashing ready go on startup. The Suzuki also gets a first in segment gear shift indicator and shift light. The Yamaha and Suzuki come with an eco mode indicator and offer excellent switchgear, but Honda continues with its basic one which doesn't have an engine kill switch.
Now all these three bikes come with very unique engines, because on paper the Gixxer is the fastest, while the Unicorn is actually the fastest on the road thanks to its slim tires. Meanwhile, the FZ, which drops power in the form of version 2, is the smoothest. It's the only bike in the segment which is fuel injected.
The FZ is the lightest bike here, but is down on power and torque compared to its rivals. The Gixxer has the most power, while the Unicorn has the most torque, but the performance of the CB Unicorn is the best. It's also the fastest bike here, thanks to the tallest gearing of the trio. The Yamaha has the best city performance because of its stupendous low and mid-range. Being fuel injected, the FZ is also the most refined bike here with the least vibes, followed by the Honda, although the Gixxer is the best sounding bike, followed by the Unicorn 160, which is the highest revving bike among these Japanese machines. Top speed is similar for the Gixxer and Unicorn, but the FZ isn't as close as it lacks grunt once you get past 90 km per hour. The gearbox on the Suzuki is the best, followed by the FZ. Helping the Honda give the best performance and mileage are its thin tires, and the Unicorn returns 50 km per litre, while the FZ manages 48 and the Suzuki comes last at 46. The Yamaha FZ and Suzuki Gixxer come with fat forks and wide tires, inspiring one to ride hard with confidence. The FZ and Gixxer's dynamics are superlative, but the CB Unicorn isn't as far behind as expected. The Unicorn 160 has good underpinnings, but the small tires and front set pegs really rob confidence to corner hard. The Gixxer is the most stable bike here, followed by the FZ, while the Honda has the best brakes thanks to CBS. The FZ comes second in stopping power, but none of the bikes get a rear disc brake, not even as an option. The best ride quality is on the Suzuki, while the Unicorn and FZ both show some stiffness. With the longest seat, the CB Unicorn offers the best space for a pillion. The Unicorn's light steering makes it a breeze to ride in the city, and the small turning radius is a boon. Unlike the FZ, which requires the most effort, the ground clearance is the worst on the Gixxer and one needs to be careful on bad roads.
So the crucial question, which is the best bike of the three? Well, let's go to the FZ first. FZ is an excellent bike but is lower on power, and the fact that it's the costliest here really hurts its value for money proposition. Meanwhile, the CB Unicorn has an excellent engine, but its very commuter oriented seating position robs away that sporty quotient that the youth of the country really demand. And now we come to the winner, blending the best of everything. The Gixxer is the fast, although not the fastest, but it's extremely fun to ride, and the fact that it costs cheaper than both the other bikes here makes it emerge on top in this shootout. Make sure to like, share, comment and subscribe to us because we'll be rolling out very interesting videos in the future. That's all for today. See ya.